Hi, good afternoon, ma'am. Ngasigi session chi yam interesting wa session ni, and then yam kana wa session ni ta seng har tar di. Ngasi degi hawraga we're going to start prelims ki 1998 to 2019 da hangkiba UPSC na hangkiba question ma'am do koi in detail analysis tawgani for every subjects. So we are starting with Indian polity degi hawbani 1998 degi 2019 da sina segment na khaidor kani ko 1998 ta polity degi hangiba question chaba ama heta na ina roibo say polity da mo ma'am lai na parliament chapter lady high court supreme court and then constitutional development and then constituent assembly adu ma'am lai na ko adugi matang da akoina segment oina khaido aga 1998 to till 2019 fawba dumane segment wise tainagani aduna first L1 session lecture 1 series akoina questions on constitutional development digi matang dingi hariba constitutional development the constitution semakhibagi mawong matau its process its formation and an evolution of constituent assembly and its aftermath adu ma'am ni laktu je sida aduna akoina khangi Indian polity gi importance if channel ji fajana follow to birak targadi sigi aina sida pijariba slide che dum yengbiramagani mamangda now aduna 2014 da sumaina hangi hariba section chidegi ko consider the following statements. A constitutional government is one which statement 1 that places effective restrictions on individual liberty in the interest of state authority hana pagizi and then places effective restrictions on the authority of the state in the interest of individual liberty. Rest of the statements given above is or are correct achumba khallu haibani answer ji soidana pithokre now sida effective restriction effective hai yamaroi ko sida kaigomba effective ki mahutta atopa wai se places absolute restrictions hai ta dem soiduni that answer si option D or kani I repeat effective ki mahutta places absolute restrictions or complete restriction ka hai ta the correct answer will be option number D neither 1 or 2 because constitutional government hai ji kaino in a middle part I'm follow to government with extremism and like moderate marakta balance some chatpaduni say for example in the interest of state authority the individual liberty the karamba effective restriction pibage say in terms of article 19 clause 1 the freedom of speech ta ko for in the interest of exception khatham the peace order and public morality and then high court kai lege high court and supreme court kai lege hojik judicial criticize toga the judicial pronouncement criticize toga the contempt of court ki concept lai dana adu mani the effective restriction p je obviously statement 1 is correct ko and then statement 2 the places effective restrictions on the authority of the state in the interest of individual liberty yes in the interest of individual liberty citizens ma'am or even if non-citizens or foreigners or moi interest ta moi oiba freedom moi oiba liberty ngak na winam ta state ta restriction khar thammi jana ko say for example 42nd amendment act 1976 ta liberty ma'am do it was like emergency da same given law ma'am do to annul it there were certain judicial pronouncements and certain acts ko adu ma'am bi ki hai dare sen aduna so statement 1 and 2 are correct so answer is C both 1 and 2 yare khangani 2010 the question number 2 the instruments of instruction contained in the Government of India Act 1935 have been incorporated in the Constitution of India in the year 1950 as option A the fundamental rights, B the directive principles of state policy, option number C the extent of executive power of state, number D the conduct of business of the Government of India. Obvious okay akoina khange Indian Constitution ki sources si kaya dagi laena say for example British era gi Government of India 1935 dagi lai and then RS Constitution dagi DPSP concept lai fundamental rights US Constitution gi Bill of Rights dagi lakmani and then so on ma'am lai gre ko sumai tawdana Government of India Act 1935 ta yauriba instruments of instruction hariba do huzik laiba present constitution da haibe 1950 da adopt tawkiba constitution do karamba oina hapsalakhi fundamental rights on option gibra DPSP obviously answer is B it's factoids ko si B ni adu ne aina haning badi so si je Laxmikant gi DPSP hariba chapter that exactly yawbani the directive principles resemble the instrument of instructions enumerated in the Government of India in 1935 in the words of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar the DPSP are like the instrument of instructions. What is called directive principles is merely another name for the instrument of instruction. Ano khangani ko Laxmikant gi DPSP hariba chapter to the yawbani. So 2006 which portfolio was held by Dr. Rajendra Prasad in the interim government form in the year 1946. 1946 the same interim government. Muning view ko interim government hamdiko not the first cabinet of Free India. Dr. Rajendra Prasad ji okay he was the first president of India ni. Adugumba interim government the ma karamba portfolio karamba department mana health tobogeba defense pibra external affairs and commonwealth relations pibra and then food and agriculture pibra and then D the option none of them obviously answer is C ni food and agriculture C the factors ni ko suma de khara khambi batare siong fact si khang na ba katang hai ge sida okay aduna in so interim government the yong sida okay Jawaharlal Nehru na pa is external affairs and commonwealth relations pare Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel the home information and broadcasting obviously Vallabhbhai Patel the home minister natra Dr. Rajendra Prasad khoi khangre je food and agriculture adai Dr. John Mathai ka ji ha mithai ga mandro that is industry and supplies ming ji da Sardar Baldev Singh defense ni masa ka nang phawani ma je don defense ko pa je and then smaina hapit yeng biro and then aduna siga mari lainana koina simaina hangpo je first cabinet of Free India gi matangda sida nupi yawbra yeng there was only one woman health minister je nupi ni ko Raj Kumari Amrit Kaur sida sanar pe Sarojini Naidu no oi de kana so akoi khango Sarojini Naidu di natte nupi yawi Raj Kumar Amrit Kaur ko she was the only woman in the first cabinet of Free India but interim government the nupi yawbra yaw de ko adu khambira 2004 which one of the following statements is correct. Number A, the Constituent Assembly of India was elected by the provincial assemblies in the year 1946. Option B, the Jawaharlal Nehru, M.A. Jinnah and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel were members of the Constituent Assembly of India. Number C, the first session of the Constituent Assembly of India was held in January 1947. D, the Constitution of India was adopted on 26 January 1950. See question sida UPSC na in terms of factoids the sane. Fact. Ming the and then year the number 18 the Constituent Assembly of India was elected by the yare obviously provinces the elect over ni Constituent Assembly the representation Constituent Assembly gi members sing do represent the provincial assembly and princely state ni princely state the tholokpa member they were nominated by the heads of the princely state aduga provincial assembly gi elect tobani indirectly elected niko sida kaiguma directly elected hai dali landani was elected khaghaibani sida indirectly elected ni by means of proportional representation by means of single transferable vote system haiba method chi naraga elect torkibani option A is chum option A is chum me ko option A is answer atop option si yang kai kai de sori non option number B si Jawaharlal Nehru, M.A. Jinnah and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel were members of the Constituent Assembly of India. Okay, so the M.A. Jinnah se yaw deko. Muhammad Ali Jinnah he was not a member. So the number C, the first session of the Constituent Assembly of India was held in January 1940. In effect, the sanai hai sahi Ihan hanba Constituent Assembly ki session do 1947 January natte. It was in 9 December 1946, way before independence ko. Last study. The Constitution of India was adopted on 26 January 1950. Not the court. 26 January 1950, the entire provisions of the Constitution it came into force. Now, adopt it was before 2 months. 26 November 1949. Sigi session Sigi question fazana solve to bang high tadia L1 historical background to fazana ying biyu ko. Maka the link hapsarake. Again, 26 November 1949 ga 26 January 1950 ga kai khenani 26 January 1949 da adopt tokibani constitution do haiba adopt tokiba numit da adopt tokiba constitution do the preamble ne 395 articles ne and 8 schedules yawi ko hojik schedule 23 leise and then article na 470 ni aduna preamble du entire constitution du lor kan enact tokibini despite the fact that it was the introduction to the constitution aduga provision khara channa bahauki ko in terms of citizenship article 5 6 7 8 9 je election article 324 sigumba khara channa bahauki and then after 2 months 26 January 1950 sigi numini koina Republic Day hana celebrate tawri se ko 26 January to bagi maram lai mamang hai kre sidani Puna Swaraj ki concept Indian National Congress na tawkhibadu okay aduna entire constitution chatna ba hore sinumisida sini celebrated as the Republic Day sini date of commencement aduna 1949 26 November ga 26 January 1950 ga kai khena ba ga habesu hojik khange khoi ko okay next 2003 da which one of the following provisions was not made in the Charter Act of 1833 Charter Act of 1833 da karamba pro not ni ko hangise sidani very important not haribo haije edem the trading activities of the East India Company were to be abolished. Number B, the designation of the supreme authority was to be changed to the Governor General of India in Council. Number C, the Act to give provision makhala later. All law-making powers to be conferred on Governor General in Council. Number D, the Indian was to be appointed as a law member in the Governor General Council. Okay. Answer budi alan ba khallo haibani D jini lal je because the Indian hai India macha yaw bahudri ko yam ngan mali 1833 revolt of 1857 thokri ye war achobo thokri so India macha ga yaw bahor padi it was way after the war ko yango 1833 ki provision dio Governor General of Bengal haram badu Governor General of India hai gra and then vested all civil and military affairs and powers mo lo sinagra ihan hanba Governor General of India oibdu it was Lord William Bentinck ni William Bentinck shini he was famous for the abolition of sati pratha system Bengal Regulation Act 1829 mana passed tokibini ko and that abolished sati now aduga haramba law becomes acts no more regulation now East India Company it was to be purely administrative body rather than just a trading body amoibim hota and East India Company territory it was to be held in trust for His Majesty habadi British King ko British monarchy makhada leragani habani and attempted to introduce open competition for Indian Civil Services exam Indian Civil Servant IAS exam haidani matamdu da ICS harami ko attempted to introduce habani ko hona khi haiba open competition introduce tonaba because open competition oram de directly nominate tawgibni moina British na monopoly para ko India amsa yaugde attempted to habani but it was not successful ko 1853 da success ogibani hariba sigi attempt si now again 2002 da amuk sumain lai which one of the following acts of British India strengthened the viceroy's authority over his executive council by substituting portfolio or departmental system for corporate functioning okay karamba ekna portfolio system hodorkibano haibuduni sidai now portfolio system is departmental system in terms of stock bond investment adumaina khaidokpa matanda viceroy na ko magi member si department amam pithabani so ek si ilai na answer budi a ni aduna ek hariba ek si features atoba features maru oi because sigi hariba ek 1861 ek se revolt of 1857 first war of independence BD Savarkar ko bako or Sepoy mutiny mayamna khangnaba NCERT da suban ba Sepoy mutiny thoba matungda pastor pa ihan han ba second suba ek ne oi ihan han ba good governance act 1858 and our British parliament dagi tawre now 1861 act Indian councils act 1861 haibani legislative council semaga pass to thropa any legislative council jo obviously decentralization ki norm decentralization concept se harakhibane ko sidagi aduna legislative council bo hange se the NWFP ga Punjab ko NWFP has in northwest frontier province ni ko and then aduna emergency matamda hojik lai national emergency ga lai je si matamda matamdogi viceroy na ordinance issue to be ordinance route lai so that lifetime was 6 months aduna haiba sida piriba point amma ani ahum mari manga je these were other features of this Indian Councils Act of 1861 si khamba mathok tai so aduna khange portfolio system si Indian Councils Act of 1861 dagi horokhibani ko karamba viceroy tawi si comment ibiramo Now, aduna portfolio system that Viceroy Council member they were made in charge of one or more departments of the government and was authorized to issue final orders on behalf of the council on matters of his department. Very landmark because landmark act ni hai 1861 a landmark act ni hai je India ma sai han Indians were associated in law making process for the first time and then the Viceroy nominated India as non-official members. And a portfolio system so 1861 was a landmark act in the history of British India. Aduna next 2002 that match the following match list 1 the acts of colonial government of India with list 2 provisions and select the correct answer using the codes given below. Okay. Answer body A ni yam lai sida line trick takis charter 1813 2019 the hangi ko handak prelims ta. In two of a company's trade monopoly in India was ended. Okay, 1813 the company of a trade monopoly do end tawre lothokre ko except anipi for trade and trade with China. Akoina khangi 1600 ta British Crown dagi charter of Queen Elizabeth dagi charter ma pairaga moina hai. Is India company na Indian subcontinent da entirely trade tawbagi power do moi khatang da PBU atopa British company amada changhan bigino now adugi charter do pai moina ko sum lakpana obviously jealousy in the creator sonda British ta huge pressure was created on the British government the pressure piba atopa company to interfere to again aduna adugi process lakpana charter of 1839 trading system to abolish to kiba haidare ko t exception pibani t and trade atai trade ti loi abolish tore except tea and trade with China khangna ta bida tai trade abolish tore habani ko see yam in detail in L1 historical background and we're not going to dig into that nuances ta chang roi hoji now B the regulating A ki provisions B4 the company's director were asked to present to the British government all correspondence and documents pertaining to the administration of the company obviously regulating A of 1773 gi horgani yahan hanba regulation how that the affairs of the East India Company kai huge corruption prevailing in the East India Company like give corruption to avoid it for matam da say Robert Clark na puk ko thondok na do matog we wari le ni NCERT de e mani yam phajam now see the egg of 1858 see the 3 the power to govern was transferred from the East India Company to the British Crown yes obviously revolt of 1857 tho obrina moina ke daure East India Company high mon da sinaba power do now Hujik lariba crisis the company the sinaroi they aduna entire East India Company loction give territories British Indian territory mando they were to be subsumed under the direct authority of the crown egg of 1858 obviously so CG3 ni pitch in the egg of 1878 1878 if I'm not mistaken 1784 sorry 1784 pitch in the egg of 1784 slip chat be the one set up a board of control in Britain to fully regulate the East India. Obviously, board and same ki council of directors having a board of directors. Council of directors to look into the commercial affairs, board of directors to look into the political affairs of the East India Company. Company na rule tawgiyo matam si 1773 dai 1858 phone 1773 act ki provision sida laira 1781 amendment act ni pitch in the act 1784 the yong sida hai core of director ne board of director ko ba ani same to distinguish between commercial and political functions of the East India Company right so core of director and commercial affair ni memory trick am like C is to C na kang core of director okay core ti commercial board of director na political ko aduna the charter act of 1793 provision later charter act of 1813 UPSC 2019 the hankre karamba the hanki the statement aham companies monopoly of trade ended except for tea and trade with China and then Christian missionaries allowed to preach in India okay see the Christian missionaries lakpa ho give ko see the she sung ka anda ni ko India the socio religious reform movements man thokri da kai do bain thokri da because of introduction of certain foreign elements Christian missionary myam changre sigi ek sigi matung ina ai tani moina khange eba Indian enlightened individual man moi leiba religion gi oiba moi da chatnari ba mong ma tawsiga khoi gi oiba Indian system there are certain conflict of interest khar le ko do ade moina khange adai ni go enlightened moi consciousness am la ki ba hol ko do so we're not going to dig into that thing because the previous year question analysis ni si amtang yengbiyu. Okay, 2000 da. Which one of the following is not a feature of the Government of India Act of 1935? Not again, not a feature haibani. Is in hierarchy at the center as well as in provinces. Because sida 1935 si Simon Commission 1927 ni matung lakiba ek ni ko. Sida Simon Commission na hai ki hierarchy hai ji dual scheme of governance ni transfer subjects khaidok po gi matang da ko. Now sida man Simon Commission ki recommendations fine hierarchy provinces the provincial system that hierarchy chatnari do abolish toro but hierarchy the center the adopt on high recommendation the accept the boy na Government of India Act 1935 ta British Parliament the reflector of Kimaniko aduna hierarchy jo it was only at the center not in the provinces sida high aran ba khalabi not a feature habani B C D feature ngatani achumai aran ba khalwai. So Government of India Act 1935 ki feature diang se establishment of all India Federation provinces and princes state of units federation hai dadi a set up between government yana bako adu duni three lists ani khaido federal list center provincial list provinces and concurrent list board ko hojik lai union list state list and concurrent list si juni 7 schedule da statutory powers to governor general da and then abolish their key si jamtang yang biro screenshot lor ko. So next question da 1999 the most short lived of all of Britain's constitution yam la basic logic ne khaido khajin tor ma just apply logic 1909 da ko aduna ngasi question tara ne khoi ne se from 1998 till 2019 constitutional development ni matang da sigumba question ji khara uba phangi so aduna just question sing ji answer just khangba gi mota atopa option sing ju thidok kadong ne bo khoina senga sai tong give do for example Dr. Rajendra Prasad ki matang da karamba portfolio mana health to na ka khoina food and agriculture haina aduga relate tong na khoini ka yengi atopa member khara and then first members of first cabinet of free India ko hamba cabinet ki member kana kana moina prime portfolio cha pom yengi da aduna mai tong na relate to yenga dong ne adagi khoina Charter Act of 1833 पाव मतलब da khoina atopa ek yeng give do 1853 adumai tawdana relate to yeng ga dawne hai haina 2019 da 1813 hangjale idune dum so aduna yare ngasi gidi so thank you have a nice day if loiba vogeng bitagani so thank you very much for your time matam kaithokpi bagi damak so last ta si matawbiramo and so thank you very much